Hello, Cancer. Elsie here to do a reading for you for the week ahead, my watery friends. How are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. If you are someone who is brand new and you've never been here before, welcome to Ten of Cups Tarot. If you are someone who is my ride or die and you're always clicking, subscribing, being in the comments, giving me your thumbs up, I appreciate you so much. And I appreciate you that for those of you who've never been here before and you're giving it a shot. So whether you are Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, whether you are a Cancer, or if you are cross-watching a Cancer, maybe there might be something here for you in this general reading. So this reading is always going to be for the week ahead, Cancer. No matter when you find it, today, tomorrow, or a year from now, it's always going to be for the week ahead. It is predictions. Let's talk about it, Cancer. Let's throw a couple of Wisdom of the Oracle cards here, and then we'll hit it up with some tarot, find out what's going on. Tell me about Cancer, please. We've got clean it up. Interesting. And clean it up could mean many things. What does it mean here? Ah, there it is. The Between Worlds card. It's my favorite card in this deck. And I think I get excited when I see it because it's like somebody has realized that they are in an old vibration and it's time to pull away. It's time to pull away from the gray and get into the high resolution HD color where there's a lot to be celebrated. It's a lot of fun. There are blue skies. It feels like somebody here needs to clean up the old vibration. And what I mean by that is it feels like you don't want to leave this old vibration because there are people, places, things, jobs, whatever back there that you wish to take with you, but you can't. Because when you are stepping into the Empress energy, and that can be whether you're feminine or masculine, when you are ready to come out of the gray and step into your Empress shoes, there's not a whole lot of people that are willing to come with you because it's a lot of hard work to get here. And you've done the hard work, but I feel like you're playing it small or playing it in the gray because you don't want to leave behind you whatever you had created back here, friends, family, colleagues, whatever it is. You're having a hard time transitioning through worlds, leaving the old world and coming into the new world. The new world, I want to say that where you are the Empress, things are balanced and good. I feel like you are emotionally available when you are excuse me, in the Empress energy, that you see things clearly, and they are good things, and you know that there are good things, but you still are fighting yourself being in the old world, I think. So cleaning it up means I think that you try and persuade people or teach people or help them clean up the things that they need to clean up back there in order to be able to pull them into the new world. But I'm telling you, I just don't think it's possible. There are some people who will never level up with you, and that's the sad thing about becoming the Empress. It is a time of great abundance and blessing, and you know who you are, and you're very balanced in your energies, and doting and kind and loving, all of that stuff. But it really is hard because there's not all people are going to want to follow you into this vibration, because it can be a hard place to be. So I feel like you have the deep knowing, my friend, and you're going to have to step into this energy here. You're going to have to step into it alone, and you will be observing them from afar. But it feels like you have a deep knowing that you have to go. We've got card number 43, which is a 7. To me, that's heavenly intervention. That's things that are divinely orchestrated. I feel like you have a deep knowing that things must end with an old vibration so you can move to the new vibration. But I feel that, it's sort of a double-edged sword here, that you want to be the Empress. You want to step into this new world here, but I feel like you have to do it alone. We've got the card of orphaned here. All right. Let's take a look at tarot. Let's take a look at it here. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. Let's talk about Cancer. Talk about Cancer. We do have the Mother of Swords, who is the Queen. The Queen of Swords. Look, I feel like that's the energy you're going to have to embody while you're cleaning up the old vibration. I feel like you have partnerships back here. It's card number 21, and 2 and 1 is 3. And the partnerships you've created, whether they're in business, family, or love, I feel like you're pulling out the the Queen of Swords, and you're liberating yourself from the situation back there because you know that you must step into the next world. It's calling you. You need to go to the next level, whether people want to go there with you or not. For some of you, you might be trying to convince somebody that you're in love with that it's time to go to the next level or the next vibration. And what that means is, when I say that the vibrations are different, I feel like these people back here wish to stay and not grow. They are comfortable where they are. It is a comfortably polished rut. They don't wish to stretch themselves, to learn. They don't wish to do any of that. One of these people could be someone that you're in love with, or someone that you do love. But to me, the Two of Cups is romantic love. So it does feel like, you can see, I put down these cards here, and you can see that the in-between is where, this person's in the gray area here. And I feel like you don't want to leave without them, and you're trying to be very honest with them. Look, I want to stay with you, but if you're not willing to change from here or willing to learn, and look, when we ask people to change, it's not because we don't like who they are. It's just that as people who have psychic energy or intuitive energy like you do, some of you are psychic Cancer, and when you can see the potential of someone, you just want to bring them with you because you're the one that's leveling up, and you want to bring them to this potential, but not everyone's going to be willing to go with you there. And that's when we start stretching ourselves out of a vibration where everyone else is busy cleaning it up. So they're cleaning up their comfortably polished rut, and you're ready to pull out. You're ready to say, I've done enough cleaning. I've done all the redundancy of cleaning it out and cleaning it out and cleaning out. Now I'm just going to pull away from it, and I'm going to go to a different level where things are a lot more balanced. We do have the Strength card here. So I feel like you've been holding yourself back. You've been holding yourself back, and that's why you're between worlds, because you don't have the courage to pull away from this person here who you love very much. And I'm saying, like, maybe you used to drink a lot, and maybe you've decided you're not drinking anymore. You're not in the party phase anymore, that you're trying to get your finances under control. You want to open a business, like you have hopes and dreams, but this person is stuck in the old vibration, just cleaning it up, right? Cleaning up after parties and partying again, cleaning up after parties and partying again. It feels like there is somebody here that you wish to take with you, but someone who really doesn't want to go. We have the Wheel of Fortune. You've got to go, my friend, because when the Wheel of Fortune is here, you cannot sidestep the Wheel of Fortune. It brings so many changes that are difficult that you're going to want to get the hell out of there. You're going to want to get the hell out of Dodge, because when the Wheel of Fortune comes, please understand that they are fortunate changes, but in order for fortunate changes to appear, things have to change, right? In order for fortunate things to happen, the changes must happen. And I think that the changes are hard for you because we do have the Wheel of Fortune here. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We've got Leo here. We've got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. It does feel like we're dealing in a lot of fixed energy. So you might have some fixed energy, maybe Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, possibly, but it feels like you're having a hard time moving forward because you don't want to go. You don't want to leave them here, but you've been waiting for them to catch on, that it's time for us to go. It's time for us to find some courage, be courageous, and move forward here. We do have that is the Seven of Pentacles. We do have the Six of Pentacles. This is somebody that you enjoy giving reciprocity to, but you keep having to go back into the old vibration to give them reciprocity. The Son of Swords is the Page. This is something that you've learned. You've learned that you need to go here where the Seven is, where you're willing to nurture. You're willing to, get your pentacle life in order. You're trying to work really hard toward the Eight Pentacles, towards self-mastery. And I feel like what you've learned is that you keep having to go back to their vibration. The only way that maybe you can get their attention is by showing up at the party, showing up at the bar, you know what I mean? Like that kind of energy. We do have the Five of Swords. Finally, we come to a place where it's almost like isolation and alienation. It's like this person that you're trying to bring into the next world is so against it. They don't believe the way you think, and you don't believe the way they think. And you see this line down the middle here is the Five of Swords, right? This line down the middle, it's like you don't want to go there and they're too scared to go here, then we end up with the Five of Swords. That's what it feels like. I don't know what this person means to you. They could be a love interest, but we do have the Judgment card here. I think you're about to make a decision that nobody's going to like, and that is to pull all the way out of the gray area, so there is no gray area. I feel like something has to die in order something to be made brand new again, and I think because you're following the Seven Pentacles, next is the Eight. The Seven is the place where we prepare and nurture, and we plant the seeds, and we throw the seeds of intention in the way, the path that we want to take. When the Eight comes, it's time for harvest. And I feel like people need to be really courageous in order to be able to harvest. And I don't think that this person is courageous enough to go with you. But you're going to be making a decision to get out of the old vibration and get into the new vibration. Tell me about clean up for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Cancer, please. Tell me about clean it up. We've got the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I really do feel like you have been trying to prepare this person or this group of people, letting them know that should they continue on the way they are, I think that you're giving them great clarity. If you guys want to live here doing the same cycle over and over, the same patterns, you're going to get what you always got, right? And I feel like you're ready. You're very clear with how you're telling them that I'm not going to be able to come around here anymore. We do have the Seven of Wands, which tells me you're saying to them, the Ace of Swords, you're giving them clarity on, look, I'm going to have to keep you at arm's length. This is not my lifestyle anymore. People are allowed to change and grow, Cancer, and I feel like you are changing and growing. And I feel like it's almost like a mindset that's changing for you. You're changing your mind on some things. And the people that are your people are not changing their minds. I feel like you're going to have to start putting them at arm's length. I think that you've had this realization here with the Ace of Wands that there's far more exciting things coming up for you in the future, but and you are going to get victory with the Six Wands here, but all in all, I feel like you need to hold your ground, say what you got to say, and then you got to move on and keep this group of people who just keep doing the same thing. It's like you have this big party at home and then you wake up in the morning and you clean up and you do the dishes and everything looks great and you invite people over and they trash the place again. It feels like somebody who's like spinning their wheels. We do have the Six of Cups. This is someone that you've known for a very long time, or someone who's been in your life for maybe your whole life. It could be a brother, a sister, mother, father, grandfather, grandmother. It could be someone you're related to, but with the two of Cups here, it tells me it's deep, intense love. And I suppose that doesn't really even have to be romantic love. It's just two people that agree to love each other. So this could be a best friend. It could be a family member, but it could definitely be someone that you're in love with. Tell me about Between Worlds. What do we need to know for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter about Between Worlds. We've got the Empress. See, there it is. Yo, I talked about that at the beginning. There it is, right? We've got the 3 and we've got the 3. The Empress is card number 3 in the tarot. It feels like you have noticed that there is this Empress energy and you are about to step into it fully. Yeah, I feel like you are pulling away. You are about to become the Empress here, whether you're feminine or masculine. The Empress is feminine leaning, but also has masculine energy. So you could be the masculine or the feminine who is the Empress. And the Empress is very... the Empress is within childbearing years if you're a feminine, but the energy of the Empress is someone who is very balanced and someone who loves to bring beauty to all things, very creative and is very sort of psychic, but very spiritual. Someone who's co-creating with the universe, whether they're creating a new life or children or a family, whatever it is. It feels like with the 4 of Cups here that you are dragging your heels. I feel like you're kind of stuck in this 4 of Cups here because you're looking back, right? You don't want to leave the soulmates back there. This could be a soulmate tribe. We do have the 3 of Swords, but you know you gotta go. We've got 3, 3, 3, y'all. You gotta go. It's growth. It's a new journey. Yeah. You're looking at the past, the present, and the future. And you're realizing that the future is moving forward here. The Son of Pentacles. We do have, again, another indication that you're dragging your heels. You really do want these people to follow you. The Son of Pentacles is the Knight. And the Knight of Pentacles is moving really slowly, going over the details. It's almost like you check with yourself. Maybe they're right. Maybe I don't need this new life of watching my money grow and maybe opening a business. Maybe I don't need this stuff. Maybe I should just go back there and keep partying. It's almost like they've got you second guessing yourself because you don't want to have to go through this heartbreak and disappointment if you don't have to. Tell me about the Mother of Swords, please. The Queen of Swords comes up with the King of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like it almost feels like you're going to have to block some people. Because I think where you're going is the King of Pentacles energy. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Where you're going is maybe you're moving to a new job, or you've decided that you're opening a business or maybe you're going into money management. It feels like you can't do both, right? You can't be here squandering your money on partying and buying things that you can't afford and living a lavish lifestyle if you're going to be the King of Pentacles. That's not what the King of Pentacles is about. Cancer, I feel like you're ready to settle down. It's like you're at the part of your life where I'm ready to settle down now. I have these friends that I've acquired, but now I'm going to have to, block these friends or block this group of people because they used to give me stability, but they're not giving that to me anymore. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Two of Cups and the Strength card. We've got the Two of Pentacles. We've got the Page of Wands and the King of Cups. Look, I think that you stay in this between worlds thing for a little while, I want to say, because it feels like as they keep contacting you or connecting with you, come on, Cancer, come up for a party. Come on, Cancer, we're going to go do something for the day. We're going to go on a trip. Like, I feel like these people keep contacting you and you're kind of going back and forth, knowing with the butterfly present that you are in the midst of a transformation. But I feel like you're in the middle, right? You're in the middle of the past and the future. And you're in the midst of a transformation. So I feel like these people keep calling you back here, but you are growing. It feels like you are growing emotionally. You are emotionally available. You are figuring out your feelings. You have this deep knowing, or you're becoming far more psychic than you were. And it feels like you're looking at things from an adult's point of view. I want to say you're looking at the Father of Pentacles, who's the one to settle down, and the Father of Cups, who's becoming emotionally available, aware of themselves emotionally. I'm keeping it to myself. I'm not going to get overly emotional about the situation. It feels like that this group of people, I feel that you have to find the courage to move away. We do have the Star because it's all about healing, my friend. Justice. You are going to get justice in your healing. And then we have the Ace of Wands. There's so many new, exciting, creative, a new passionate path for you to go on. And it's going to be absolute beautiful balance here. It feels like you're balancing your feminine and masculine energies right here. And it is time for you to move forward in a really sturdy way, a very balanced way. And I think that the people that are in your past don't really have a balanced way. Tell me about this decision here. You've realized that there is a fundamental difference here, right? You've realized with the Five of Swords, there's a fundamental difference here that you need to figure out, because the Son of Swords is the Page and the Page is the student. Tell me about Judgment, please, for Cancer. We have the Eight of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands, and we have the Nine of Cups. So it does feel like you break away. You break away because the Queen of Wands is somebody who's just running at this Ace of Wands. The Queen of Wands is someone who is independent, individual, someone who's an entrepreneur. And I feel like this is what you're going to tell these people. This is your decision. Coming up on the Judgment card, your decision as you speak with these people. My life is moving really quickly now. I need to go. I need to do the things. I need to chase the things that I have been leaving by the wayside. We get to a point in our lives, my friends, and those of you who are on this side of it, you realize that you've got more time behind you than in front of you. And it's time to make some hard decisions about what you're going to do with the rest of your time here. right? We do have the Nine of Cups. You're chasing after happiness and passion, excitement, creativity. It feels like that's where your balance is going to be. So I feel like, unfortunately, there is going to be a group of people or a person, someone that you love, could be in your family, could be a love interest, could be a soul tribe. I feel like you're going to have to keep them at arm's length in order to be able to succeed and move forward into being this Empress energy. We do have the Four of Wands. I feel like you are going to have some sturdy and stable energy here. We do have the Seven of Swords. Yeah. That's what you're concealing. I think you're buying a house somewhere. You're moving away from the neighborhood, out of the state, maybe across the world. But it feels like that what you're concealing is the Four of Wands. You need solid ground. You need stability. You need to buy your house. I feel that's why you're getting your pentacles in order, that you are progressing in life the way you should. You've hit the crossroads of your life. It feels like somebody who does realize that they have more time behind them than in front of them. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, which is sadness, that an ending is coming here. It's a transformational ending, and I don't think you like it because, yeah, I don't think you like it. I'm sorry, but it feels like you are making the decision to pull away from these people in the past because you know that there's a big decision you're making to go to something that's really amazing. What I think it is that you are opening a business. That's what it feels like. You're becoming independent all by yourself, and you're breaking away from groups of people that no longer serve you. We go through that place in our lives, we all get there. I'm at level 56 here of this game, this simulation that we're living in. And when you get to a certain level, you just start using the sword, right? You just start using the sword. It's time to cut people out that will not follow you, but you cannot. It's a knowing that you have. It's a deep knowing that even though you're going to be alone with the orphan energy, that you have to cut some people away. And it's shitty sometimes that liberation is not fun, but I'm telling you, I think you're going to do it. I'm going to go for now, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'll be back, my friends, because I'm always back. Thank you for all the love you show me. I'm out for now. Bye-bye.